Alright, so we're back with New Vegas, and we're right here on the road leading up to Mojave Outpost. So we're going to go ahead, and some of these trucks on the way have some loot in them, so we're going to go ahead and grab that on the way up there, and then we're going to head up there and do a couple things. Let's see, it looks like that's it for in here. So there's a couple... What's going on? Why are we in combat? What are we in combat with? I don't see anything. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about it if I don't see it. And yeah, so we're gonna head over and up. We're heading up to the Mojave Outpost. There's a bunch of stuff we can do here, a bunch of quests we can pick up, and we're gonna go ahead and do that, and probably get started on some of that on the way. So what do we got here? In here, I don't think there's much. No, I don't think there's anything actually in here. Yeah, just some nuts. I don't want those. It's fine. So we're heading up here. There is another truck up here that does have something in it. This one does not, other than maybe in the toolbox. Scrap metal I'll take. But that truck right there that's overturned, we can go into the back of it. I think there's a couple containers in there. I don't remember if there's anything in this one. Alright, so... Toolbox, sensor module, so nothing great. I could have sworn there was more in here, but I could be. I guess I was wrong. I don't think there's anything in this one either. I think this is just a bunch of motorcycles. Yeah, I'm going to double check. I just don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Alright. So here we are at the Mojave Outpost. That's the Ranger Memorial Unification Monument. And let's head inside. So the first of a few quests that we can get is going to be right up here. And that's talking to the Ranger Ghost.
You a courier?
So we're going to expand her dialogue. And we get the quest, keep your eyes on the prize. What that has us do is we're going to go investigate Nipton. So we're not doing that right this second, but we will do that. And we can go ahead into the main building here. We can talk to this guy. This guy doesn't really have any major importance right now. The only thing he really does is if you're trying to get Myers to be the sheriff of Prim, he's the guy you talk to get his pardon. Come over here. Hey, this is the guy we want to talk to, Ranger Jackson. So he's going to give us a quest to go clear out the bugs. There's a bunch of ants in that overpass or that underpass that we saw earlier. We go ahead and do that for him. And then over here is the bar.
Hello.
And the main person you want to talk to here, other than the bartender to trade, is Cass.
Looking for trouble?
So we go ahead and expand her dialogue, and she's going to give us the quest to go find her caravan. Alright, so now we have the quest to go find her caravan, so let's take a look. So we have Heartache by the Numbers, which is the one to find, or she wants us to go to work for Groom's Caravan, but we can all, and then that'll lead to the quest that'll eventually lead to her being a companion. Finding Your Heart is the one we just picked up about the critters, and then Eyes on the Prize is going to Nipton. So we're going to do this one first, just because it's the most local. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and loot this place a little bit. So a lot of this is stolen, or a lot of this is marked as owned, so I can't get a lot of it. But the main thing I'm going to want to get here is behind the counter. Down here is a skill book, duck and cover. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. I don't remember if I can just grab it, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game and then try, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so as I thought, if I just grab it, it does give you NCR infamy, which is not what we want. So what we're going to then do is we're going to get her to face this way.
New face in the outpost.
Alright, so that's it.
Howdy.
And then we should be able to just turn off our light, sneak over and grab it. So let's find out. Hidden, we should still... I want to get right up behind her until we get hidden, just like that. Gotta wait a minute. And once we're hidden, we can grab it. There we go. And no NCR infamy gained, and we're good. Alright, so now I'm going to go through this place. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of my stuff that I have with me, and then we'll head back over to the underpass and take care of the ants. Alright, we're back here at the Nipton rest stop, and the reason for that is if we come right over here, we'll get to look down into the underpass that we need to go to clear out the ants, so we can start shooting at them from up here, and then they'll come running up. So there we go. And now they're going to come on their own and start running up that way. It'll give us a good angle to take them out. Any more down there? Yeah, there's one there. Alright, here we go. What is happening right now? Alright, that was weird. My game just completely glitched out instead of using bats. So there we go. Let's take that one down. There's a few more. I just don't know if they're coming up yet. There they are. Alright, let's... Perfect. Alright, yeah, so you can just kind of stand back here as they run at you and just pick them off before they get to you. So it makes this a little bit easier instead of just running down there and going at them head first. I don't think that's all of them though. Is there more down there? Yeah, guy right there. Still one more. Alright. So that's that. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it is. Alright. So I'm not really going to loot the ants because there's not really much worth looting. But I will see if they have any... nothing really there. Actually, yeah, you know what? I will take the nectar. Didn't mean to take the meat, but it's whatever. Alright, so now we just gotta head back up to the Mojave outpost, and we can go ahead and grab, finish the quest off, and then head over to the next part. What we're gonna head next, which is gonna be over this way. We're gonna head over towards Nipton and the Mojave Drive-In area, so we're gonna head over there next. Alright, so we went and cleared out the underpass of all the ants, and we went back and talked to Ranger Jackson, and we got our reward, which was, among other things, the service rifle. So now what we're doing is we're going to head over towards Nipton. So let's go ahead and actually mark the quest over here. And we're going to head towards Nipton and do the quest that the Ranger Ghost gave us to go and investigate what's going on there. And we'll see what happens on the way. Alright, we're here at the Ivanpah racetrack. There's a ton of ants here. How I ended up getting here was, as I'm on my way to Nipton, I got attacked by ants on the road, and then that, following them, they ended up leading me here. So where are we? I'll show you on the map. So I was attacked right here on the road. There we go. Sorry, I was attacked right here on the road. So I ended up following them up here to the racetrack here. I don't think there's a whole lot going on here. I'm going to double check, but I don't remember there being anything really crazy here. Just like kind of a abandoned racetrack with nothing really going on. What is this? It's the ant mound, so that's where all the ants are coming from. Oh, there's one of the cars. But yeah, I mean, I don't really see much else. It's just one of the abandoned car, a bunch of ants, and a finish line. And a road that is kind of falling apart. Alright, so we're just going to continue back towards Nipton. Alright, and we've got an abandoned or burnout building here with some jackals. We're going to go ahead and get rid of them real quick and see if there's anything worth taking. Alright. Alright, cool. So I think I got them all. Maybe there's one more. We'll see. Let's head over here where the body is, and we'll see if there's anything else. There's a red scorpion way out there. We're going to leave him be. Let's go ahead and loot. There's a body there. There's a container around here somewhere. I think like one of like the dressers. Oh, what? There's a duffel bag. Could have sworn there was. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it was. You know what I'm thinking of? I think on one of the places along the road earlier. So let's go ahead and check over here. There's some loot over here. There's some healing powder. And then the bodies of the guys we took out a minute ago should be around here somewhere. We'll grab those. And then I'm going to rest until daytime before we move on. So here's an ammo box, or mine box rather. That's convenient. What do we got here? Grenade box that's locked. Easy enough. And grenades for in this game for some reason are like super valuable. So that's always a good thing to find. Here's one of them. Here's two, and the third guy should be right over here. There's part of them. Alright, cool. So that is everything there. Again, we're almost to Nipton. We're just gonna, when I get back to the road, I'm gonna go ahead and rest until daytime. Alright, so now it's daytime. Let's head back up and finish the path to Nipton. Now, there will be a random encounter, not random, it always kind of happens, but there should be an encounter that we come across. So I'm gonna take out the scorpion real quick. Where the heck was that? If I can aim. Alright, so I don't know where that guy came from. So I definitely got all the guys that were around here, but that's fine. There we go. This is the guy we're looking for, Thomas.
Did you see that?
So I don't have high enough speech to just get it from him the easy way, so I'm just going to end up taking him out to get them. So there we go. And the reason we're doing that is because he's got a bunch of Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps, so we want those. So we're going to take him out and take them. And now there should be... He came from this direction. So around here somewhere, there should be a body of a person that attacked him originally. And she's got more bottle caps on her, but I don't see her body around here. Her body can be a pain to find sometimes because it's not like in any set spot. It's like in this general vicinity. So like I'm just looking in the general way that he came running from and trying to find it. I don't see it. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time looking for it just because it's nothing world shattering. It's a couple sarsaparilla star bottle caps. So it's super nice, but nothing world shattering that I need to like spend hours trying to find. I'm just gonna do a kind of search as we go up on the way up here to Nipton. Nothing. Alright, yep, that's fine. So let's head on into Nipton. Or at least to the entrance to Nipton. Alright, so that's the dude who won the lottery telling us, you know, be careful going into Nipton. Legion's there, and he just won the lottery. So that's going to about do it for this one. In the next one, we'll go ahead and tackle Nipton and then do some follow-up stuff after that. But that's going to cut it for this one, guys.